about it. Got a heck of a lineup for y'all. Got some big things happening. I'm gonna have a video coming up. Slowly stepping our game up. But anyways, check this lineup. Tell me what y'all think. Whisper about it.
The human body cannot do these three things. One, you cannot keep your eyes open when you sneeze. And two, you cannot stick out your elbow and touch it to your chin. And three, even though it seems crazy, you cannot stick out your tongue and breathe out your nose at the same time. It's amazing but true. And hey, put your tongue back in your mouth. You look like an idiot doing
Number
that.
to call to come let me in. Ain't never been to this thing, nothing. I ain't training nobody, I've been nice enough to listen. And like I told him too, I was texting, I tried to call him, but he was busy. I was like, yeah, man. I said, I forgot I was on FaceTime.
Look like an idiot doing that.
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
No. He looks serious, too.
But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago. DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer, actually a number of times. The police love him. The police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
Best reaction, his eyes. He's in the Secret Service. I trust him. I trust this guy. Put him in the DOJ. Wow. Oh, so sweet. That was actually heartwarming. That hug was so heartwarming. Don't abuse the power. That was sweet.
See the backbone in that rod? They like that thing. I'm telling you, they like that butt. Get all that junk out of your face. Ready for some more? Okay. Here goes. You like that, didn't you? Long old slanky baby. So many times. You looking at it too, aren't you? Come on back here. You want to play? I'll come back here and play with you. Let me just touch you. That's all I want. Oh, come on back here, pretty thing.
It was a pajama day.
Okay.
And so I was wearing sleep pants like everyone was. I was like, oh, it'd be funny if I pulled my sleep pants up real high. And so I walked into the room, my sleep pants put up all high, and I was like, doing that. So since everyone laughed, I kept doing it the rest of the day. Finally, one of the cool kids, like 2 hours later, came over to me. He was like, hey, the bit you're doing with your pants, like, I know people are laughing, but it's actually mean because we're getting, like, a really visible outline of your ball sack and also your asshole. And, like, your pants are so high up that, like, your balls are on, like, crazy display. And also your dick print is, like, really pronounced and no one wants to tell you. He's telling me this in the hallway while the pants are up. Pressure something, and I'm just standing there receiving it. And I go, thank you, Cooper. I kind of, during the conversation, I just kind of scooted the pants down. And then I thought I could trust Cooper.
And then,
so then
there's more.
Well, Cooper always got compliments on smelling really good. I was like, okay, I know how I can be really popular is if I just figure out what cologne Cooper wears. And he'll probably tell me because he was so cool to me about the pants.
Yeah, that's your girl.
That's my boy. Like,
that's cool about the nutsack thing.
That's what,
he was fucking, so chill about my moose knuckle.
No,
he was so chill about
that's
it.
That's fucking Ohana. That's fucking familia right there. That's familia right there.
That's gang, that's fam.
That's gang, that's fam. And so I said, Cooper, what cologne do you wear? And he said, oh, I don't, it's just like, I don't know, my mom gets it for me. And I go, oh yeah, but like, what is it? He goes, I really don't know, my mom gets it for me. And during this whole assembly, I just keep, every time I get a chance, being like, Cooper, do you even know like what the bottle looks like? You know? But I'm trying to play it cool. So I'm like, yeah, I almost wonder what the shape the bottle is. You know? And he's like, oh yeah, I don't remember, man. Literally, I'm being so persistent because finally I go, I need to know what cologne you wear. And he goes, if I tell you, will you just stop talking to me? And I go, yeah. It was like scenic the way it played out. Like he'd be like talking to the boys and like cutting up, and then there was a moment of silence. I'd be like, anyway, Coop.
I'm imagining you having to repeat,
Yeah.
Cooper.
Yeah. Cooper.
No, like I was saying.
No, you guys are so funny. Cooper, what color is the box it comes in? What places does your mom shop regularly?
Cooper, what are the top notes? Give me sort of like middle. Is it like a musk, amber?
By the way, what I know now is he didn't want to tell me the clone because he didn't want to be clone brothers with me. He didn't want me running around smelling like him because that lowers his stock value.
That is real.
He said, your fat gay ass is not going to bring down my stock value.
You smell like that fat gay kid.
Cooper, why do you smell
Weird.
Cooper, why do you smell like ballsack sleep pants kid?
You smell like that kid that was hanging brain in homeroom.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous.
And he knew to keep it. Because the first thing I did when I found out was go get a bottle, honey. You can't give a mouse a cookie. He gave me one kindness.
Because you give a mouse cookie and he's going to Macy's after school.
He said, hey man, everyone's tired of seeing your ball sack, and I said, you're family. You're blood to me, pimp.
He said, will you leave me alone? And you said, yeah.
Well, I said, I know how I'm getting ahead. Ravioli.
Major PSA, Apple is being sued in a class action lawsuit because the Apple Watch wristbands contain forever chemicals that are forever in your skin. So it says even on most of the higher end bracelets that come with that Apple Watch, everybody is wearing an Apple Watch. My kids, everybody, not my kids, but kids are. Thankfully, my kids don't have one, but it contains forever chemicals, and Apple is keeping this pretty quiet. I haven't heard anything. It's only here on the TikTokulans, so thank you to all my loyal TikTokulan supporters. As president of TikTok, it is my goal to get the information to we, the people, right? And not hide it from us. If there is forever chemicals, which are in almost everything, forever, yes, forever, ever. So if you're wearing an Apple iWatch, take it off now. Take the band off. Get a band that does not have forever chemicals. Maybe get some leather. Get a leather band. But the plastic is not good for you. I repeat, Apple is in a lawsuit. They're not talking about it. They don't want anybody to know about this. But Secret Service Sam lets the truth come to light. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of TikTok.
What pen would you like? We are going to play Date Night MASH again because we can never decide what to do. We've been married 25 years. We run out of date ideas. Here's the board I made. So it's dinner, activity, treat, entertainment.
I'll go first so I have time to think about other things. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to put Redford.
That's an Indian place that he likes in Layton. My choice is Freddy's.
Ooh, that was going to be my second choice.
Such a good burger place.
I got to put Panda Express since you stole Freddy's.
You always put that.
We never
every
go.
time. My fourth choice is a new place we've not been to called Smoked Taco. Okay.
Democrats are seeming to launch a new propaganda campaign against Trump on X. There are compilations of Democratic members of Congress saying the exact same thing in virtually the exact same way, in the same manner. Here's an example.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse.
Now, that has also expanded out to this.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's.
And then as of now, it's expanded to this.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That is wild.
So this definitely seems like a coordinated mass effort to shift public opinion about Trump and what he's doing. I definitely think it's going to be interesting to see how many people respond to this. I'll be writing a more in-depth article about this and many things that are happening right now on my Substack. The link to that is in my bio. It's free. Just click it, drop your email in, and you'll be good to go. Hope to see you there.
Man, this is, I gotta be honest with you, this is by the way, I think the speech is gonna be great, but I don't know how you do this for 90 minutes.
The hardest thing was doing it during Biden, when the speech was a stupid campaign speech.
Wish that they could see the underneath. I'm just an ordinary girl, sometimes I'm late.
I think I found the song that I'm walking down the aisle to. When does this release? It's out.
Love like this, make you wanna fall, make you wanna risk it all for love like this. Even when it hurts, every part of this is worth it. I know I'm changing, I'm turning into someone I love. So if you're around, I'm ready now. I'll set the table, you pour the wine. Lord knows your hand's steadier than mine. If I seem anxious, I am all the time. It's not you, it's all in my mind. I don't know how you're so patient.
This is funny, thank you. I said it, this is funny, thank you. This is funny, thank you. This is funny. Thank you, thank you. You should get more. I'm kidding. Wait till I see him.
Took a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket, like 3. I thought I smelled burgers cooking, man. The dude down the block's fucking cooking lunch, man. That shit smells good as fuck. I'm
I
sitting up
just
here,
had
man. My mom's
meatloaf and
talking. My
hash
mom's
brown
talking.
casserole.
Yeah, I just ate some. I went to Aldi's the other day and spent the last bit of my food stamps. So I got me some little, like, I got a salad, like a lunch salad. And
If you're as gifted as you say you are, sometimes the gifted gets gifts that don't make sense. God gave me a gift called denial. When I tried to get that building, been sitting there for years, and I went and walked around that building, prayed on the doorsteps of the building, preached in it with a hole in the ceiling. When I tried to buy the strip mall next to Forestdale, we stood in church. I got the keys. Failed every inspection possible. Lost every dime I had on my earnest money. He gifted me with failure. Only problem is, I didn't know it was a gift till it came time to negotiate this. Now I'm sitting in the room with this like, no, we need inspections. I want to make sure we do so-and-so. Let's put this right here in escrow. Let's make sure we do an amortization sheet for XYZ. And they looking at us like, what school you went to? Failure. I went to the school of hard knocks, majored in hell, trials, and tribulation, but graduated summa cum laude because I knew God, what he had for me, the devil couldn't take from me. I got spiritual intelligence to discern an obstacle from opposition. Obstacles develop you. Opposition distracts you. I know what your next level look like. I'm going to put something in your present that's going to develop you for your future. But if you ain't got spiritual intelligence, you're going to think it's a problem, not a present. I'm proof.
Doge posted this about 5 hours ago. The Inter-American Foundation, an agency whose primary action was to issue foreign grants, with a $60 million budget, has been reduced to its statutory minimum of 1 active employee. Examples of grants that were canceled in the process are as follows. $903,811 for alpaca farming in Peru, $364,500 to reduce social discrimination of recyclers in Bolivia, $813,210 for vegetable gardeners in El Salvador, $323,633 to promote cultural understanding of Venezuelan migrants in Brazil, $731,105 to improve marketability of mushrooms and peas in Guatemala, $677,342 to expand fruit and jam sales in Honduras, $483,345 to improve artisanal salt production in Ecuador, and $39,250 for beekeeping in Brazil. I go into more detail about many of these topics on my Substack. The link to that is in my bio. This is a great way for me to connect with you guys directly. No middleman, no one is able to censor what I'm able to say or what information I'm able to give to you. Again, the link is in my bio. Click that link, enter your email, hit submit, and you'll be good to go.
The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
Take a death, sir. Nothing to eat for breakfast yet? You know what really chaps my behind? When I go into the fridge and there's no more Clean Simple Eats because you took the last one. You know what else chaps my behind? Is the fact that you haven't had one for the last 2 weeks and then you decide on the very last one that it's a good morning to have one.
I needed a little pick-me-up, what can I say?
Have your perk. What do you got?
When I'm putting the kids to bed, all freaking 3 of them, and I have to sit up there for an hour, and I come down here in the house. I'm not done.
Busy.
I come down, and you're on your butt on the couch, and there's still a dirty
I'm
kitchen.
sorry I've been on my feet all day long.
What have you been doing?
Coaching Reeves' team is the worst. All I'm asking is that when I make something, it might not be the best thing you've ever had, but don't give me the face that it's the worst thing you've ever had.
I have to
You understand?
I have to be on it.
Some people like it. Along those same lines, when I'm done in the kitchen cooking eggs, don't come to me and say, can you cook me a few eggs? The kitchen's closed.
Hey, listen, just make me some.
Just tell me.
I'm gonna need you to shave your mustache.
I have an agreement with Reed's team. They keep winning, the mustache stays. I'm wanting them to lose.
Bro, how do you make an idiot? Say how. How?
Man, I held on for a long time. I don't know what they had going on. Anyways, y'all, as usual, whisper about it. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all staying in those comments. Hit that like button, share button, and get down here. Remind y'all, everybody always check out the book. We got more books coming. Actually got a group that's going to put together a whole fantasy series. This is really going to be crazy, y'all. Hope y'all stay tuned for all of it. Let's see. Right here it is. Check that out. Bam. find it on Amazon. Find it on Amazon. There it is. We also have a group that's going to be coming out with a fantasy series. That's going to be really cool. A lot to come this year. Just stay tuned. Hit that like button, subscribe button, share this. Still ain't heard from Bryson Wright. Trying to reach out to him. Try to get this podcast together. We are going to do the Food Truck Friday. I don't know if we're going to do it tomorrow, but the next one for sure we're going to do. Trying to get everything together to be able to do it tomorrow. Cool, but we'll see. Hey, whisper about it. God bless.
Yeah, I've been eating white during the day, then at night I've been pounding it, which I shouldn't do that. I should at night I've been pounding it, which I shouldn't do that. I should at night I've been pounding it, which I shouldn't do that. I should
Yeah,
pound
that's
it
the
during the
worst
day.
time.
What? Yeah, eat.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over